It's the Europa League quarter-finals. Can we get ourselves into the semis of another cup competition? What a surprise victory this turned out to be. A fantastic result against Man City as we go ahead through Maldini, cutting in from the right hand side and lashes it straight in. Not before just Man City comes straight back into the game though. Pelto with a belter straight into the corner, and it was actually Foden, I think it was. But Ampadu with a lovely ball over the top. Pietro running in straight through the goalkeeper. Well, I'm not sure what he was actually playing, but that did put us 2-1 up. And once again, City fight back. Sancho on the edge of on the other side of the goal puts it in for Dawson, and they equalise. Not before Wakefield puts in a real goal from the outside of the box, 20 yards, 30 yards out, and a fantastic goal that was to seal the deal. And we hold on. It was all Man City through that whole game, though, it has to be said. That, however, puts us in 4th position. Wonderful stuff with 7 games remaining. I'm just wondering how far we can actually go now. Welcome back, everybody. And yeah, it's a fantastic result against Man City. One we didn't expect to win. We are 10 points behind them, though, looking at the table. And I hope this video does find you all well as well as you come back. And we are still flying high. With the disappointment of losing in the Carabao Cup final, that was quickly made up with the victory over Man City. So, like I say, 7 games to go, 4 points behind Arsenal with a game in hand as well as we go into the quarterfinals of the, I think it's Europa League. I think it is. We're playing the first and second legs. We don't think we're going to get anywhere near the top, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. Man United look like they're going to, well, if they win their next game, the game in hand, it does open up a very large gap. But if we win our game in hand and they lose, things could look very, very different indeed. Pietro's second leading goal scorer with 15 goals, by the way. So today's game, Lyon. Purely Lyon, and we've got Swansea in between time, but it is Lyon we are going to be kicking off this episode with. So if we have a look at the team that's going to play, we've got Young in goal, we've got Carlos, Montero, Buongiorno and Colotti at the back. Wakefield is going to play as anchor, McNally and Riley in the centre, with Rabi on the right, Hughes on the left, and we've got Pietro up front. Vasquez, we could bring him in instead of Colotti, but I think it's all down to fitness, really. And you know what? I'm thinking of doing that anyway. He does look in better form with 7 assists as well. As you can see, the goals and assists are flying around all over the team here. Lyon coming with wing backs. 5 at the back then, are they? Wing backs pushing up, 2 in the middle, Centurion and Gomez in the centre, Mpake, Vargas. What's he like? 23 goals in 44. That's amazing. And Asante, 9 in 10. Very, very good. Pietro, 28 in 36. That's impressive. Hughes, 18, 27, 15 assists there. And Rabi, 10 and 3. I mean, we have got a very, very good side. Let's kick off into the tunnel. We'll G our players up a little bit as well. And they love that. And we'll send the assistant as we have got European football back at the Bolton University, as I'm expecting a full crowd. As Lyon kick off with Zimmer, and hopefully we're going to press them a little bit, and let's get a lead here before we go away for the second leg, and hopefully we can get ourselves into the semi-final. I mean, I'm looking to win this competition. I think it's there to be won. As Rabi, wait, where you going, son? Wow, over the back of our defence. I wasn't happy about that, but he gets away with it. Hughes, great control. Riley into Hughes once more, and they're playing it between the pair of them. That's nice. And then Rabi gets in front of his man, past his man, shoots on goal, not past the goalkeeper there. But that's a very, very good move. 1 minute in still. We're still on the first highlight, may I add. And there's 2 chances there to put the ball in the net. The goalkeeper standing firm. Get them moving forward a little bit. Vasquez on the far side. He's got the ball again. Cross comes in, and almost another assist. Rabi getting on the end of it. Would have Maldini have got that one? Another opportunity. Lebuc gets yellow carded as we're all offside there. Ball's gone in the back of the net. It was offside. I mean, we could tell that there's a flat back line there of everybody. I mean, look at that. Everybody stands there apart from that defender. I mean, was it any of them that really got... No. Maybe it passed into them though. So an unfortunate error there on our part as we are looking to defend. As we're running out to pick that up, as not quite getting there though. Centurion holds on to it, back to Bonnet, who plays it all the way back to the goalkeeper. As we're going to press. Are we going to press Ostigard out wide? And he has the ball back once again, and then all the way back to the goalkeeper. What is the point? They're bearing down on him. All they had to do was get a foot in, and it would have been a goal, I feel, as a Moosey. And they're playing two. Oh, that's the giveaway. McNally should have been buried. The goalkeeper made that error. We should have buried it, as I think we may have to get attacking at some point, as we are controlling this game. If we don't get a goal soon, hopefully a goal before half time will be advantageous. Bring Rabbi off. Maybe bring Rabbi on the far side. And we're going to bring Maldini in. I think that could work for us. And then possibly, I'm thinking Iglesias in for O'Reilly, maybe. Yeah, it's got to be O'Reilly, hasn't it? Okay, we'll do that. And possibly, is he a ball winner as well? Is there McNally a ball winner? Can he play ball winner? No, he can't either. Darn it. Okay. We'll just push Iglesias up a little bit then. Corner, Maldini with a cross. And almost in the back of the net. Maldini making an instant impact. A little bit worried. We're not getting any chances in. And as I say that, Iglesias comes on, puts the ball in the back of the net. Off a cross from Maldini. The two substitutes combine even. And that is a fantastic finish. And it does put us 1-0 up, 1 foot into the semi-finals, as it were. But that is a fantastic... I mean, Leon have come here and they've not really done anything. We are in the quarterfinals, so teams are looking very hard to play against. As if we can get past this with ease, or say ease, if we can get past it with a victory as Rabbi, let's make it 2-0, make it slightly easier for us in the second leg. As Maldini picks it up, finds Carlos, McNally. And we try and find the way in there through Rabbi, and he doesn't quite get it yet again. Right, okay, that's game up. It's Bolton 1, Leon 0. We've got 1 foot in the semi-finals. Barcelona draw with Milan. Is that Real Sociedad? 1-0 against Napoli. And then Valencia and Juventus 0-0 as well. So still all to play for in the second leg. As excellent efforts. We can't fault them whatsoever. We've only got $1.5 million in the bank. That's interesting. Right, okay, we're going to go over to the Swansea game as I rest all my players, and we'll see you guys in the second leg in Lyon. More of a rotated side against Swansea, with the first goal coming from Biscuits, alone in the centre, all on his own. There's nowhere else that ball was going to end up. And the second goal, Arnold getting his first start for a few weeks, and then look at that, a fantastic goal as well. And as you can see, very much dominated that game against Swansea, and it does move us into the top 4 as well. And that leads us on nicely to the second leg in Lyon in France. And look at that formation. It's a little bit bizarre, really. I think they're coming attacking at us. They've obviously scrapped the wing back option, and they are playing 3 at the back with 1 defensive midfielder or anchor or whoever he is, and then 3 in the middle, and then they're just going all out attack. They've probably got nothing to lose at this point. They obviously want to win. Start off with Young in goal, who's actually been impeccable this season. Williams is going to start on the right hand side. Montero, Buongiorno and Colotti at the back, with Bampado, who had a very good game against Swansea, so we're going to keep him in for this one. McNally and Iglesias come in. Iglesias coming back to his former club and former stadium. And then we've got Hughes on the left, Maldini on the right, who did very well when he came on. Him and Iglesias, so both of them get the start this time round. And then we've got Pietro back. He's 2 goals off 30, so let's hopefully he can do it in this match. A few other games on the cards as well. They're all virtually even Stevens, so as long as we can keep a clean sheet, we will go through. As we are in the yellow, as we pick up the ball there through Williams, it is into Manali, and Iglesias has the ball, has shown exactly what Leon are missing now, as he picks the ball up once again. He's obviously trying to prove a point. Maldina's there, smashes it in. We're 1-0 up after 6 minutes. We should have started with him in the last game, I think. and he's just shown what he's worth now. I do apologise for that. Very loud bike going by, but yes, it's Clotti with a good ball over the top. Another assist to his name, and Maldini with another goal. I mean, that's his 10th, so he's into double figures on both goals and assists. As they're trying to force an offside here, but we have got the away goal. That's for sure. As Napoli have got a goal back against Sociedad, I think it's who they are. As Clotti comes forward once again for Bolton. We have built a very, very good side, and Maldini in again. It's 2-0. McNally this time. Jerry McNally. A wonderful goal. That's his 10th goal of the season as well, and just goes to prove our team is just looking very, very good. How they'll come up against the likes of Barcelona, Milan, we've got no idea, but don't forget we did hammer Juventus twice, home and away, so the good thing is that somebody did put in the comments that Europe does not know a thing about Bolton, so we can just go ahead and do anything. Ostigard, obviously a player that we had last season, as Doku goes over. Williams brings him down. Is this a penalty appeal? It looks like it's going to be a free kick instead, so we get away with it though. Cross comes in. We don't get away with it because Ostigard scores against us. How's that for a slice of cake and humble pie? I mean, he just throws himself in. Well, he's already on the floor though, to be honest. It just hit him, but we're 3-1 up. It's got 2 away goals. They have to come and beat us regardless, so it doesn't really matter. As long as we don't lose the game, we will go through. Napoli have gone 2-0 up on the night. They are leading 2-1 on aggregate. Milan and Barcelona are still 0-0, but Milan have got the away goals. And Juventus are 1-0 up at home to Valencia, so they could be going through it as well. Right, changing rooms. Excellent effort, guys. Don't let it go to your heads too much, as we'll probably be looking to make a couple of changes, especially in the middle. As we're going to make a couple of changes now, I think is the best time to do it. Biscuits can come in for McNally, and I think we're going to bring in Raleigh in for Iglesias. He's done his job. He doesn't need to do anything else. And Maldini, can he swap over? He can. And we're going to bring in Rabbi as well. 3 changes, bit much. Pietro's not really done an awful lot, but he's been a nuisance up top though, I guess. As we have the ball through Biscuits. Calotti now racing down that left hand side and then shoots at goal. So can we not make this any better for us? Demand a little bit more. We need another goal, will just seal the deal, but 3-1 up. I don't see any way back for Lyon at all. I mean, they have had a lot of shots on goal, but so have we, and we've been more accurate, I feel. Right, into stoppage time. That's going to be it. It's going to end Lyon 1, Bolton 2, but 3-1 to Bolton on aggregate, and we go through to the semi-finals. I mean, it's a big attendance as well. That's nice. It's double our crowd. Excellent effort once again, guys. That's another victory. We just can't stop winning at the moment, and I can't complain. Juventus 1-0 winners overall. Napoli, it's Sociedad go through on away goals. 77th minute penalty destroys all the hearts of Napoli, and it's actually Milan go through against Barcelona as well. Wow, what a result that is. And we receive 1 million. Is that all? It's not an awful lot, and we get Sociedad in the next round. Let's just have a look at the table just before we have a look at when we're going to be coming up. We're lying in 4th position. We've got 2 games in hand over Arsenal, which if we win them 2, we do jump into 3rd spot. Yes, you've heard me correctly. Bolton Wanderers, 3rd spot of the Premiership if we win our 2 games in hand. And one of them games is against Norwich, who are languishing down in 14th position. So it's a possibility we could go there. Did we no, we've only lost to Tottenham, Chelsea, Liverpool, United. So we've lost everybody at the top apart from Southampton, who are down here. But yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. So we've got 3 Premiership games before we come back to the Euro. Before we come back to the semi-final. So my thinking is, at this moment, we'll come back to the Man United game. Now, I'm not sure whether we come back to the United and Forest or Norwich United. And then what we'll do, we'll play the... we'll have 1 episode just purely on the semi-final. Depending how it goes, we'll finish off the season with the 2 Premiership games. and then hopefully we'll be in the final. So if you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more on the YouTube channel, please subscribe. Please check out my other series that I am playing as well. It's the World Super League. Yes, I'm playing as Man United this time. We have got the likes of Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, PSG, Liverpool, Arsenal. All the top teams in Europe are in this division. See how we're getting on. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.